3rd live. Let's see. Well, drive around for like an hour or two and see what goes on. If not an hour, about 40-50 minutes. It's pretty cold tonight on this Friday night. I hope everyone's having a great Friday night. And if you're not, I hope you turn it into one, of course. And I hope you guys enjoy every bit of your Friday. That being said, let's take off of this good little town, Ironton, Ohio. Sometimes it's good though, but we got to get the corrupt officials out of here first, and then it'll be good. We got to get the corrupt officials out of here, and then we are good. That's the Lawrence County Board of Elections. This is where everyone votes and stuff right here. This place right here, this is where everyone determines who the mayor is. This is where you vote for the mayor and all that. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. It used to be called the bar on 3rd, but they took it out and turned it into that because they wanted them out anyways. The city did, so they got them out, and then they took over that. The Moose. So Andy Holmes pulled out over right here. The Moose is packed just like every bar is in Ironton. That's the only thing there is to do around here. Bars and rehabs. And fish. Busted the window right here. Someone just busted the window out right here. They don't give a fuck. They just come over and just bust the window out, Oh, man. We're just going to drive by the police station and stuff, like how we used to do, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. park on the sidewalk, they say. Oh, yeah, trying to see if you can see how much gas is worth, but you can't really see it here. I mean, up here. Oh shit! I hit the tire. The train is coming. The train is coming. Train is coming. Let's see if Sammy's bar is packed. Sammy's bar, it's kind of packed. I don't know. There's a few cars there. Buckle up. That's what that sign says. Do what they say. If you don't, they get pissed at you. You better do what they say. You better do what every law enforcement says. You better do what every police officer says. They would be very pissed off at you. Very, very pissed off at you. Golly. Can't. Well, they also got new parking spots. They're parking on the side now. I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you where they're parking at now. Some of them parks right here, you know. Right here on the side, right here. That's where they've been parking. Hey, hey, goodbye. We got 2 police cruisers here, so that means probably a couple's out. Golly, I keep hitting my shoe on the freaking the wheel. Let's go check out their spots, see if they're like sitting at their spots, you know. It was cold. Now I'm burning up. 3 hoodies on and out here driving, you know, riding around. Not driving, but riding around, you know. I'm riding a bike. They always got to have their courthouse lit up, you know. Well, that's good, but it wasn't worth that much money they paid for that, you know. I think they paid over $1 million to get that top on there, the top shiny. Like, they could have took that money and put it on a community building or something. Like, for real. They could have took that money and put it towards a community building. That's something we need here, bad, a community building. I see they're always getting grants, but they're getting grants for stupid shit. And then when they get the grant, it never happens. Like, what happened to the flood wall project? What happened to the riverbank project? What happened to all those projects that they were supposedly doing? What happened with them fixing up the theater? I could call all kinds of stuff. What happened with them? Oh yeah, what happened with them fixing 9th Street Park up? What happened with, like, all that stuff that they said they was gonna do? They ain't done it yet. Is Sammy pocketing some of that money? All those grants that he took out? Is he putting some of that money in his pocket? Oh yeah, new jail we can use. We really don't need no jail here, but you know, the jail that we do have is shitty, so you know. Oh, they got the garage open. See how long that lasts. See how long that lasts with me coming over there. It's crazy. They're allowed to sell popping now. That thing is funny. Oh, they're shutting the garage now. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. That didn't last long, guys. No, I'm just looking around.
Okay. Just looking around?
Yes, sir. How you doing tonight?
Too bad.
Everything been good in there?
Yep.
All right.
All good.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, they got the drone unit now. They got a drone unit. Oh yeah, then they got this. They probably already had that, but 500 feet, stay back. You know, it's so crazy. All these people go to the meeting, go to city meetings, but they talk about this, they talk about that, they talk about this, they talk about all the problems going on in Ironton, but they forget to talk about one thing: the police corruption here. It just blows my mind that no one talks about it. It literally blows my mind. Whoa, almost. I didn't know there was a curve there. It's like, don't look at my garage, I'm closing it. It's so funny, dude. Wasn't even there for 5 minutes. Don't look at my garage, I'm closing it. I mean, he didn't say that, but still, that's like it how it is, you know? They always come out there and ask, like if I wanted something, I would walk in there and talk to you all. I don't want nothing from you all. Yeah, I want you all to start being better people. That's what I want. Let me hop back on the sidewalk because IPD will get me, you know. Try not to get caught. Don't tell Blanket shit. Don't tell McKnight. Don't don't tell Jordan. They're just gonna sit out there with their cruiser all day turned on, I guess. They don't care. They burn that gas out, you know. I get it for free, so they can just burn it out. Well, the other day, Fouch said, if they're hiding, we're not going to find them. That's what Fouch said. He said, if we're hiding, you're not going to find us. So IPD can hide and seek pretty good. You know, they can hide pretty good. That's what they said. And maybe that's how they pull all these people over. They hide from them, and they pull them over. That's what they do anyways. There's not that many people watching now, but I guarantee it, they will be when we play, like, they watch it back. I don't give a crap about the views anyways, you know. I just do this stuff, and I'm always going to do it no matter what. No matter what, you know. Fuck the money. The money is root to all evil anyways. I don't do this shit for money, you know. And people that really know me know that. Like, I give one fuck about money. You know, you got to have it to live. I do realize that. But it's not about that. This is seriously about bettering the community. That's what this is about. This is about, we won't stop until every corrupt police officer is out of that building. I promise you. I promise you we won't stop until all these fucking corrupt pigs over here are out. I promise you. I mean, they're not going to admit it, but, you know, like, you know, they can sit and laugh at me and everything else, but it's awful funny, you know. When I started investigating Chance, he left a week later after he wrote those false reports on me. But I keep on saying, I'll repeat it again, like, and after we started investigating Acres, look what happened. After we caught him out, you know, for using his K9 to frisk people, look what happened. He left. Like, they move on and cover their ass. That's what they do. Wow, when I had this street blocked off. I don't know what they're having here, but they got the cone set up. Yeah, they did tell me though that McKnight, he signed a paper saying that he can't get on social media no more, running his mouth and stuff. If he does, he's out. That's what they did. That's one thing they did tell me positive, that McKnight signed a paper saying that he can't get on social media again running his mouth. But I hope he does, because I want that motherfucker fired. Can't stand him. Can't stand Blankenship. Can't stand Acres. I mean, can't stand Jordan. I mean, yeah, he likes to talk that shit. That's what he does. Look at this. They say when now let me explain something. Hold on, let me take this phone off. Now let me explain something. They say when this is locked to call this number right here, right? Hold on. They say when, hold on. Where is this at? Right here. They say call these numbers right here when you know this door's locked. Well, try to call them. Every time you call them, they go straight to voicemail. No one really answers, and if they do, they hang up. As soon as they find out it's me, the operator hangs up. This is crazy around here. Yeah, the day I pounded on those doors, McKnight came out like a hard ass, you know. It was so funny. See, that's the camera right here. That camera caught everything. I know it did, but you know, they just bullshit. If they lock it again, I'll pound on that motherfucker again when I pull up here. They ain't gonna stop me. Like, ain't supposed to have that door locked unless the building's closed. And I noticed they ain't locked it ever since. Every time I come here, it's unlocked now. So there's two cruisers sitting. The other ones have to be out somewhere. You know, we gotta go find them. Now IPD, if you see this later on, I'm riding the street because there's cones blocking this off, all right? I'm riding the street. Don't be bringing this up. Oh, you're riding the street. Oh, I seen one. I seen one on the back road. I just seen one from that back road. It's crazy. I don't got good eyes, but I can spot them from a mile away. I can spot IPD from a mile away, you know. No, where did he go? I don't know, he disappeared. Like always, he disappeared. Now, IPD, it's a Friday night. You guys need to be out watching for drunk drivers, you know? But don't look at regular people. Look at your, the mayor, the cops, or the detectives around here. Because they're mainly the one that drink and drives. See. There's one in a white cruiser. Dude, I would love to do a citizen arrest. That'd be funny as hell. Some of these pigs be running red lights, stop signs, like getting behind two people on too much. See, they'll pull you over if you get too close to someone's ass end, and that's what they do. They get right close to your bumper, but you know you can get pulled over for that. So I don't know why they get close to people's bumpers when you know they pull people over for that. Oh yeah, following too close. That's what they call it. Like you can't follow a car or a semi, well, especially a semi. You can't follow them from behind real close. Yeah, the moose. Yeah, the moose is packed right now. But I think the mayor goes to the Auger Inn down there. That's where he goes. Well, I don't know if he goes there now after they embarrass the fuck out of him, you know, the state board, but Papa Willie? All right, hold on. If I don't throw my bike off, if I don't throw my phone off, I'll Papa Willie. Excuse me, sir.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine, man. Have a great night.
You too. And be careful.
Oh, I will, man. You too. Papa Willie. That's funny. Papa Willie. Well, let's go this other way because, you know, Ironton Tribune be throwing out lies. They can't say the truth. They're just like WSAC. Alright, I will, hold on. I will, hold on. Needs to be filled up again. Oh shit, there's not a sidewalk here. I guess that's the exercise zone. I'm not for sure what that is. Downtown Ironton. Yeah, Easter's coming up. Easter is coming up. Look, you can see the courthouse there. Or you can see it from everywhere, but that's the two main things that shine in Ironton. That and the bridge, you know. See here. I don't know where he went. He just like disappeared on me, huh? Playing hide and seek again, IPD is. Damn it. Damn it. I'll see the piggy when he comes out. They're like, damn it, there's Beenon3rd. Let's go hide. And I guarantee it, they radio to the other ones. Hey, he's out, guys. He's out. Watch out. He's out on the bicycle. Let's go to the other end of town. Let's do it. Let's make this motherfucker pedal today. I bet you they sit there in the office and they sit there and talk, and I guarantee it they do. I mean, like I said the other day, Fouch said if they hide, I'm not gonna find them. So they might pop out on me. Another train. That's where the mayor used to live. I don't know if he lives there now in those apartments. I don't know if he lives there now or not, but yeah. I tried. Watch them go towards there. I mean, I'm gonna go. They're probably saying, "I'm gonna go mess with Katie." Ha ha. I'm just kidding. They be plotting on people. That's for sure. Wonder what they are having here though. They got this blocked off. I don't know. And they have like a little tent set up right here. They know. It's a Friday night. Got 2 cruisers over there, and already seen one out, but I don't know where he went. Like, see, they usually have their hot spots. You know, they usually stay down here because they know, they usually park by like Park Avenue, Lawrence Street. That's where they've been parking every other day. Cause Lawrence Street, like they be parking behind a tree. But according to them, they're allowed to do that. They're allowed to do what the fuck they want. They're pigs. Maybe this is where blanket shit needs to go right here for his anger management in Jordan. Or if they're sitting somewhere, I'm gonna sit there with them. Like if they sit somewhere, I see them, I'm gonna sit there with them. I'll make a pull out, or I'm just gonna put the camera on them the whole time. That's what I did when they was sitting on Lawrence Street. It took them 5 minutes and they left. I was just sitting there pointing. They're 2 corrupt cops. That's who they are. The most corrupt cops in Ironton right now is them 2. And McKnight. The big 3, that's what I call them, Like how they had the big 3 in basketball, they have the big 3 in football. And they had the big, big 3 in sports. Well, they're the big 3 at the police station. Well, they did a lot of things. Profile people, wrote false statements on people, beat people up, probably planted drugs on people. No, it's not probably, that's they did, but they're police officers, so they get by with it. 2 of them left. That's what I'm saying. We put the pressure on 2 of them, and they straight left because they left because the pressure was getting to them. I mean, they're not going to admit that. Because I know for a fact, they try to say that Chance left because Chillicothe pays more than Ironton. No, they pay about the same. I mean, they got the same amount of population. Like, they almost got like 10,000. I know Chillicothe is not paying more than Ironton. They're about the same because they're both little police departments. He left because, the pressure was getting to him. But, I'm glad they left. We just got to get, his brother out of here. But his brother, after all the corrupt things he's done and got put on blast, they bumped him up as captain. So, you know, he got some more power than ever. Henshaw, I think he's gone. I don't know. Well, I know he's gone. I just don't know where he's at. I heard he went somewhere else, but I'm not for sure. But I'm glad he's out too. Yeah, they fired him after Brandon Blankenship went to Chillicothe, and I'm still getting reports that he's still doing corrupt things. You know, people like telling me that he's still doing things. And Akers, he went to Scioto County, Portsmouth. So Akers is working at Portsmouth, and Blankenship is working, you know, at, like I said, Chillicothe, Ohio. And what you doing tonight? I said, what you doing tonight? Just walking around? Hell yeah, you gonna have some dinner or something?
No.
What's that for?
Huh?
What's that for?
Just comics.
Oh, comics. Oh, I was like, what? Oh, I thought you said some kind of sauce. Oh, you talk about comic books.
I got Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Beavis and Butthead, and
Oh, the Beavis and Butthead. I bet you that one's good. The Walking
The
Dead.
Walking Dead,
Hell yeah.
I got the Beavis and Butthead for one of my buddies.
Yeah, where'd you get them at the
Over there at Traders.
Oh, traders down there? Or, yeah.
Yeah, they're dollar comics.
Damn, $1? That's pretty good.
They're dollar comics. Check them out.
I will, thank you. Yeah, I know. Henshaw should have been out there years ago. Henshaw should have been out there when he done that. But when he done that to Larry, but you know he wasn't. It took him It took him years to get him out of there. Years. He didn't get out of here until Chili came down here, and then he didn't leave like a year after Chili. You know, not even a year. Probably like 8 months after Chili came, he left. I think Chili put out one more video about him, and then I put out a video about him. It got like 600 views, and then Chili's video got pretty good views, like probably like 20K or something, probably more than that. And a couple weeks later, he left. You know. So I don't care what they said, like, Chili made a little change, you know. Well, he made a lot of change, dude. Like, I mean, just look at it compared, like before he came down there, like, they wasn't even parking in this fence right here. Like, they didn't even have this fixed up right here. Like, that wasn't the community building. I mean, the building that they use for, the workforce right here. This is the building that they use. Like, they cleaned this place up a lot ever since he's been gone, you know. That's the community building right there. That's a new one, you know. That's
Yeah, the street is closed for a reason. Now how are you going to get through up there?
the woman just went through the street that was closed. When this went down the street that's closed, and that woman got mad about it. Like, you're going down the street. Like, it's just an old lady. Hold on, let me help her out, dude. Like, I don't give a crap. Hold on, hey. Hold on, I got you. Hey, hold on. Hey, I got you. I'm not gonna let these people stop her from getting through. I don't give a fuck. Like, have a good night. Nope.
You're good.
No, that woman over there wanted to be a bitch, so I let her through. If she wasn't a bitch, then. All right. What is that? Oh, I'm talking right here. Oh, it's good. I'm just driving around, you know, chatting on YouTube, talking to people. I usually watch the police around here. That's what I do. Yeah. Well, here's what happened with the chili thing. People ain't gonna tell the truth. What really happened? You know, they done him really dirty. You know, this is what really happened with that thing, and this is God honest truth. I was sitting right there. Chili tried to rent the city building out because you can rent the city building out, right? Like you can rent it out and give the people money to rent it out to talk or do parties there and stuff. So they was being dicks and not letting him rent it out. Like they was being real dicks, and they're like Chili had the money, he was gonna sign the paperwork, but the mayor had to like confirm it. So the mayor never confirmed it. So freaking Sam never confirmed it. So Chili went in there and had it anyways, and he was talking like to all of us about the things that, you know, the things that he was talking about. He was having his class there, and you know, since he couldn't rent it out because they wouldn't let him because they was being bitches. So, you know, they waited until the building closed and they told Chili to get out of there. Chili's like, I'm not getting out of here. So they got him for like trespassing after the building closed, which was bullshit because that's what they did. They waited till the building closed to arrest him. Like it was kind of a setup if you think about it. It was a complete setup IPD did. And I'll be damned if they set me up like that. Like a dude comes in your town wanting to rent the building, why not rent it out to him and make a little bit of money? You know why they didn't rent it out to him? Because he was exposing. He was exposing them, so they're like, yeah, this dude's exposing them. We can't have him in our city building. Let's stop this. You know? Well, anyone could go in there before it closes. Like, it's open for the public before it closes. So, you know, you don't have to have permission to walk in here. This is the building right here. But, you know, it closes at, let me see what time it closes. And they waited until it closed to arrest him, you know. See, this lobby right here is where you can rent out right there. You can rent all that out. And, you know, they rented to everyone. But the only one they couldn't rent to was Chili. It's insane. Oh, yeah, and they put this too, no bicycles permanently. That's funny, inside the building. Or right here, you can't have bicycles right here. I don't know what time it closes, but it was probably like 6 or 7. You know, it closes. And they came out and arrested him and made everyone else get out. Yeah, but why follow the rules if they're treating them that way, you know? Like, why follow the rules? The dude tried to hand him money and everything to rent the building up to give the money to the community and, you know, to help the community out. And they treat him like that. He gets arrested. It's all funny. He said, you know, Small Jerk, like he's the one that called it, said Small Jerk was a dealer. 2 weeks later, he was caught for a deal. He was caught for drugs, you know. No, you're talking about a whole different situation there. Robbing someone and putting calling out police corruption is way different. That's way different. He got arrested by the same people that he was exposing. That's corrupt shit. And they made sure to let the person that he exposed the most put the handcuffs on him. Alright, I'm got to drive like somewhere else or something to figure out what these pigs are, you know. Yeah, he was living with McKnight at the time, but McKnight is a cop, and you know he's supposed to read body language and know what goes on all the time, but he don't know what goes on at all. You know, he don't know what goes on at all. Like that's what's so crazy. How do you not know that someone had dope in your house and you're a cop and you're a sergeant? I think Brad took the fall for everything, you know, and he just took it to the head. I just wish he would talk more. I don't like snitches, but I just wish he would talk more to expose, because I know McKnight has something to do with it. Because I've heard from neighbors, I'm not going to say which one, but I've heard from neighbors there was traffic left and right coming out of that house when they both lived there together. But, you know, the whole IPD down there don't believe it. They're blind to the fact of it. They're blind to the facts of it. They just think Brad was the only one. And Brad's not the only one. He wasn't. He was not the only one. I would die saying that. Like, yeah, though he's going in the other side of town, making me pedal. Oh man, my phone's about to go dead. Damn it! Should have charged it.